Good day, Marketistas, and welcome to a new chapter, the lecture of TQM Innovators. Part of every discussion is to know the different personalities behind the success of a study. It is vital to tackle the important people who have contributed to the success of total quality management and enumerate their specific contributions. Here are our objectives for today's discussion. First, to introduce Walter Shewart and W. Edwards Deming. Second, to provide a brief history of their lives and achievements. Third, enumerate and explain the nature and principles of their contribution in TQM. Fourth, to assess the applicability of their contribution to management functions. And lastly, to analyze workplace cases and apply quality principles and tools to solve given issues. To begin with, we have this innovator who is considered as the grandfather of TQM. He is Walter Shewart. He is called as the grandfather of TQM because he discovered total quality as an integral element of management. He pioneered modern quality control and formulated the use of control chart to create a systematic flow of engineering operation. The PDCA, or the Plan, Do, Check and Act, was originated to him. And because he is the first to successfully integrate statistics, engineering, and economics, he then called as the father of statistical quality control. As the first person to discover the concept of total quality, he then became the teacher or mentor of many later innovators, including W. Edwards Deming. Shewart, as an engineer in Bell Telephone Research Labs, developed modern statistical concepts and scientific methods to minimize the human efforts. When we say statistics, it is a form of mathematical analysis that uses quantified models and are utilized to come up with a conclusion. In that case, Shewart focused on calculating human effort and minimized it by using clear systems of functions, methodologies, and through the help of technologies. Primarily, his concept is about reducing variation to improve quality. He defined variation as lack of consistency that costs money. In other words, waste or scrap in any forms. And in minimizing variation, he identified two kinds. One is common cause and the second one is special cause. Common causes are inappropriate procedures, poor design, poor maintenance of machines, poor working conditions, substandard materials, and many more. When we say special causes, it could be an operator who falls asleep, faulty adjustment of equipments, machine malfunction, computer crash, or power surges. He concluded that to be able to improve quality and reduce scrap, common cause variation should be controlled. And this action can be mitigated by using his proposed quality tool, which he named as control charts. It is a statistical process control tool used to determine if a manufacturing process is in a state of control. This stresses that bringing a production process into a state of statistical control where there are only common causes variation and keeping it in control are necessary to predict future outputs and to manage a process economically. Another major contribution of Shewart is the PDCA cycle, which was then popularized by W. Edwards Deming. Basically, it is a four-step model of carrying out change. Just like a circle that has no end, this cycle should be repeated again and again for continuous improvement. It involves creating a plan, creating course of actions, deliberating steps, and the application or conduct. To wrap up the discussion, I have introduced to you Walter Shewart, the grandfather of TQM and considered as the father of statistical quality control. His major contributions are the use of control chart to statistically study human activities in management operation and the formulation of PDCA cycle. This is the end of the lesson. Thank you for listening.